Hey guys, Pete Mercer here, and I got a question recently from Sean Newell asking about bulking and do I have any tips for it. So that brings up the question, why do we bulk in the first place? So the general consensus is that when you intentionally gain weight, you will build muscle faster because you've got more energy because you're taking in more calories, and obviously the heavier you are, the more weight that you can push and pull. So that's the reason for doing it in the first place. So how can you accomplish this and how can you do it well? The first thing you want to do is find out what your maintenance calories are. I did a video on my fitness pal on how you can do that, and a calculation to finding out calories and the rest of it. Very simple to do. So find out what your maintenance calories are and then put it into practice and maintain your calories to make sure that you're doing it correctly and not losing and gaining weight, so that you know where you are and how to stay at the same weight you are. Once you've done that, then you can move on to increasing your weight and starting your bulk. So I basically would have two ways of doing this. One is to do it by adding as much weight as quickly as possible, and you do that. So say start at doing 500 calories over your maintenance calories, and then the other way would be doing it slowly, which I would say do 100 to 200 calories above your maintenance calories. Now the difference between the two is if you go for as much as possible, you're going to gain more body fat than if you did it as a slower bulk. So it's really up to you what approach you go for there. So once you've decided that, then you have to decide how you're going to fill in the extra calories. So you can either go for a completely clean diet, in which case you'll stay leaner than if you went for more junk and snack foods for doing that. So if you do that, obviously you'll maintain as good a physique as you can by using only clean foods, and measuring and weighing everything out. Or alternatively, you can get your excess calories from junk or snack food, which is easier to do. It contains more calories, so it'll cost you less money. It'll be quicker, and obviously you can enjoy the foods that you shouldn't really have. But obviously, again, that comes part and parcel with gaining more body fat than the leaner alternative. So there are your two ways of really doing it. Also, if you want to stay as lean as possible while bulking, I do advise doing cardio while you're doing it. 2-3 times a week, do your steady pace. And that'll keep you physically fit, and it'll also keep you leaner than if you were just going flat out for your bulk. So it depends really what you want to get out of it. If you want to try and put on as much weight as you can, go for it. Start at 500 calories over. If you don't want to do cardio, you don't have to do cardio. It'll just keep you in better shape basically. So you can go ahead and do that. Track your progress and make sure see if you want to gain 2 to 3 pounds and you're gaining 4 pounds, scale it back a bit. And if you're you want to gain 3 pounds, you're only gaining 1.5. Scale it up. It's it's basically down to what you want, and then making sure that you achieve that and maintain that. If you only want to put on 1 pound a week, track your progress, and the only way you're going to do that is by being disciplined. Weigh yourself often, at least once a week. Make sure you use the same scales so you've got a reference to go off. It's fine. A lot of people say, should I use manual scales or digital scales or expensive versus cheap ones? It doesn't matter as long as you use the same one. That way you've got exactly the same reference bit to go off each week or each day, depending on how intense you want to be about it. And that's the way to do it. It's fine to say, here are the numbers, here are the amount of calories you need, here are your macronutrient ratios that you need to use. It's fine to say that and tell someone, but ultimately it's kind of up to them to figure out what really works. And the way you figure that out is, to experiment with it. Some people, need more carbs, some people need less carbs. It depends on your body type, your activity level, your job, all those kind of things come into play. So, the simple way to do it is find out what your maintenance calories are, decide whether you want to go in a clean bulk or a dirty bulk, whether you want to have snack food to go over, or whether you want to, maintain your clean diet. Then decide, do you want to, how much do you want to go for, gain in a week, and then, track your calories from there. If you want to go fast, start at 500. If you're going to go slow, start at 100. Make sure that you're steadily gaining weight at the pace you want to, and then that's pretty much you. So that it's as simple as that really. So just all you have to do is do the work yourself, and just make sure that you're tracking your progress. That's the easiest way to do it. Chris Jones always says bodybuilding ain't complicated. It's not, as long as you do it right. So that's the simplest way to do it. So you've got that's my suggestion for two ways to bulk and the two approaches to doing it. If you want to go quickly, go 500. If you want to go dirty, go ahead. You'll get more body fat. If you want to go clean, you'll stay leaner. If you want to do the cardio, simple again. You'll stay leaner and more physically fit, and you'll go for and go for less calories. But that's all there is to it. It's that simple. So, you know, just find your starting place and work from there. So it's really up to you. I'm sorry that I can't give you any magic formula, but, you know, that's about it. Anyway, I'm Pete Mercer. Take it easy.